So on this question, this is sequence and series, right?
Yes.
And then the first question says that you are given a sequence that forms an arithmetic sequence. They want you to determine the sequence. So when they want you to determine the sequence, the examiner is asking you to find x, then substitute x back to give us the sequence. Remember, the terms are separated by commas. So this will be my term 1, and then this will be my term 2, and this will be my term 3. So we need to first find x, and when you have x, you'll definitely go back to the sequence, and where there's x, you substitute that x value. Are you with me on that? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the most important thing is that we are told that this sequence forms what? An arithmetic sequence. So in arithmetic sequence, we have what we call the constant difference. So in arithmetic sequence D, to find the constant difference, we take your T2, you minus T1. The answer should be the same when you take your T3, you minus T2. Are you happy with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to definitely work this thing out. My T2, that's 4x. So this will be 4x, you minus T1, and T1 is x plus 2. So whatever that you're minusing, make sure that you put it inside the bracket. This is very important. And then equate this to T3, which is 6x plus 4. And then we're going to subtract T2, which is 4x. So now you just have to multiply out the bracket with that negative. So this will be 4x, we minus x minus 2, it's equals to 6x plus 4 minus 4x. This is where you can just group the like terms, add the like terms, and solve for x. So 4x minus x, that's 3x minus 2, which is equals to 6x minus 4x, that's 2x plus 2. I'm sorry, plus 4. So the 2x comes this side to be negative, and the x comes to the other side. The 2 comes to the other side to be positive, meaning that I'll have 3x minus 2x this side, which will be equated to 4 plus 2. So this is just x, and the value of x is just 6. Are you happy with the steps?
Yes, sir.
So remember, this is not where you need to stop, because the question wants you to solve for the sequence. We need to determine the sequence. If x is 6, what is T1? T1 will be x, which is 6. You add 2. That will give us T1 to be 8. And then this is 4x. So it's going to be 4x, 4 times 6. 4 times 6, that's 24. So the next term is 24. Then to find the next one, 6x, you're going to take the 6, T3, it will be 6 into x, which is 6, which is 6 times 6, that's 34. Then we add 4, this will give us T3 to be 40. So these are the sequence. This is how you collected the 3 marks. Are you happy with that?
Yes, sir.
Should we move to the next question?
Yes.
Okay. So on the next question, they say for 6 marks, né? For 6 marks, you are given a general sequence. You are given a general, a sigma notation, and they say the sum of this is equals to what? 1820 over 3. Right. So this is what we are given. So now I don't want you to stress, né? You're going to look at this general term here to determine the type of the sequence. So you have exponents to the power k minus 1. That is exponents. It's geometric. You understand?
Yes.
Are you still with me on that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So since this thing is geometric, if I ask you what is R, I remember geometric sequence, the Tn for geometric sequence is in the form of A, then R to the power n minus 1, right? And they want us to find the value of n. So where is n? N, we find it when we find the sum of the sequence. So if I say Sn for geometric, it's a into r to the power n minus 1 over r minus 1. This is the formula for what? This is the formula for sum. Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay, so if this is the formula for sum, can you please tell me what is the value of A and what is the value of R? Looking at this general sequence, what is A and what is R?
Would the A be the 5 and the R be the 3?
Wait, is it A only 5?
5 over 3.
Exactly. So the value of A, that's 5 over 3, and the value of R, that's 3. Because if you look at this, um, your A, that's 5 over 3, and then the 3 is the one that is to the power n minus 1. Do you
Yeah.
understand? So you're going to take this, you substitute on this given equation, right? Now that we know what is A, I'll definitely indicate how this goes. You know what is A, you know what is your R. The value of A, we are saying that A, that's 5 over 3, and we are saying the value of R, that's 3. What is the sum? The sum is given as 1820 over 3. So the sum is given as 1820 over 3. This is equated to, where there's A, I need to sub in 5 over 3. Into where there's R, I need to put 3. So this will be 3 to the power n minus 1. Then everything is divided by R minus 1. So we know that R, that's 3, which will give us 2. So it's 3 minus 1, that's 2.
Okay.
Now, I need to isolate n. We are solving for n. You understand?
Yes.
We are solving for n. So when you solve for n, I'll definitely take this thing and rewrite it to this side so that we can work on it step by step. Okay, so please remember we said that the sum, it's A into r to the power n minus 1 over r minus 1. So when we substitute, this was 1820, and this is divided by 3, then we equate this to A, which was 5 over 3, into r, which is 3 to the power n minus 1. Now I'm going to divide everything here by 2, because r is 3. So 3 minus 2, 3 minus 1, that's 2. So first thing first, let's get rid of these fractions. To get rid of this fraction, I'm going to take the 1820, multiply that by 2, equate these two. I'm going to take the 3 and multiply that 5 over 3 into 3 to the n minus 1. Do you understand what I did here? You take the
Yes,
2,
sir.
you multiply that number on top, you take the 3, you multiply that.
Yes.
Now, what is 1820 times 2? What do you get when you multiply these two? What is 1820 times 2?
3, 6, 40.
3, you got 3, 6,
40.
14, eh? And
Yes.
then, now look at this. This 3 will cancel with that 3, then I'm left with 5 into 3 to the n minus 1. I can definitely divide both sides by 5 because I'm trying to isolate the 3 to the n. So the 5 cancel, I'm left with 3 to the n minus 1. It's equals to, what is 3640 divided by 5?
Um, 12, 13.
You got 1230.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, if this is 1230, you got
13.
1230,
13, 13.
1213.
1, 2, 1, 3.
Okay, let's, uh, okay. Let me just do this. You got 1, 2, 1, 3.
Yes.
And then let's move the 1 this side. 1, 2, 1, 3. We add 1, 3 to the end. So now this will be 1, 2, 1, 4, right?
Yes.
So now tell me, I need to write 1, 2, 1, 4 to base 3. What is that equals to base 3?
1214/3.
No, to base 3. It's like saying on your calculator, you're going to say shift. You're going to say 1, 2, 1, 4. Then you put equal sign. Then you're going to say shift fact.
Okay. Shift fact. 2 times 107.
Wait, let me. There's going to be 1, 2, 1, 4. I think
One,
we
one,
this
four.
should give us to base 3. No, this should give us to base 3. Then this tells me that we did a mistake somewhere. I don't know where, but let's go back and find the mistake. Where's the mistake? Because we don't need this kind of mistakes. Ne? Let me first say 18, 20, multiply that by 2, 36, 40, divide that by 5. You see? Come on, you hand.
Yes.
How You see, now this is how you lose marks in an exam. You said, when I say 36, 40 divided by 5, you got 1213. Where is that 1213 coming from? Because when I divide this by 5, I get 728.
Wait. The 3640/5. Yes, 728.
But you said 1213.
I don't know what I did wrong there.
So you need to pay attention when you punch in your calculator, because you see now we start losing marks. So please make sure that when you do your calculator, you pay attention to the numbers, okay?
I probably put something wrong. Sorry, sir.
You're going to lose marks, ne? So
Yes.
this is 720, which is equals to 3 to the n minus 1. Therefore, the 1, we said 728. Therefore, the 1 comes this side, 728. We add that
Um.
1.
Yes.
Therefore, what is this to base 3? Now it should give us to base 3. On your calculator, you're going to say shift effect. You're going to say 729 equal sign shift effect. You get 3 to the power 6. Is
Yes.
that what you got?
Yes.
Then we can write this as 3 to the power 6, which is equal to 3 to the n. The base are the same. Therefore, this tells you that the exponents are also equal. So n is 6. That's your answer. This is what you were supposed to do when you solve this n. First thing first,
Okay.
you analyze the question. We know that to analyze the question, the sigma notation, this will help us to know the type of sequence that we are working on. So this is this is geometric because of to the power k minus 1. Since it's geometric, the standard form of geometric is that Gn is a times r to the power n minus 1. Therefore, this tells you that you need to identify a and also r, then substitute on the geometric sum equation. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Then from there, you solve for n. You take this step by step. Okay, let's move to 2.3. So on this 2.3, they say the geometric series is convergent. Okay, so when we say a series is convergent, what comes in your mind? What do you know about convergent series?
Convergent.
Tell me about the value of R. When you see the word convergent, what should the value of R look like? Remember, if a series is convergent, the value of R should be between 1 and 1, minus 1. You understand?
Between 1 and minus. Yes.
Okay. So now determine the possible values of x. So you need to find r, substitute r on this equation, and then that way you can find the values of x. First thing first, if this is convergent, we are talking about geometric. So r, it's equals to your t2, you divide by what? By t1. So this is your t1, this is your t2, this is your t3. So your t2, that's 2x minus 5. Everything is divided by 2. Okay?
Yeah.
And then, oh, I'm sorry. Everything is divided by 1, which is just whatever that you have on top, which is 2x minus 5 over 2. That's the value of r. You understand?
Yes.
So if this is r, they want you to find x. You'll come to this equation. Where there's r, you put that 2x minus 5 over 2. This is less than 1. This is greater than minus 1. And look at this. This is giving grade 10 inequalities. So now the aim is to remove the fraction between. I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. You take the 2, you multiply the 1. You take the 2, you multiply the minus 1. So this will be, in the middle, you still have 2x minus 5. This will be less than 2 this time, and this will be greater than minus 2. So you take the 5, you bring it this side. You must also take the 5 to the other side. Is this making sense?
Yes, it is, sir.
But now note, if you move the 5 to the other side, the value of 5 changes, right? So it's going to be positive instead. So this will be 2x. The 5 comes this side, is positive. Therefore, it gives us 2 plus 5, that's 7. Therefore, the 5 comes this side, is positive, minus 2 plus 5, that's negative. Minus 2, what is this? Minus 2 plus 5, that's positive 3. Divide both sides by 2 to find the value of x. So therefore, the final answer is x must be less than 7 over 2 and greater than 3 over 2. This is the value of x. That's how easy the question is.
Okay.
Easy, 2 marks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think this question should not be 2 marks. It should be 3 marks according to my own understanding, because for restriction they should be 1 mark, and then for multiplying both times by 2 there should be a mark for that, and then a mark for the final answer.
Yes.
Okay, now listen, I need you to pay attention to this. If a geometric sequence is convergent, you can definitely find what we call the sum to infinity. You understand?
Yes.
And the sum to infinity, the formula for sum to infinity, it's a over 1 minus r. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So 2.3.2, they say that if the sum to infinity of the series is 4 over 9, it's 4 over 9. So this is the sum to infinity. Where the sum to infinity, I put 4 over 9. This is equals to determine the value of x. Where there's a, what is a? A is the first term of the sequence. This is your a. So where there's a, I put 1. This is divided by 1 minus r. We set r is 2x minus 5 over 2. Then you solve for x. This is giving algebraic expression, fractions, algebraic fractions. You just have to understand how to simplify fractions, okay?
Yes.
Okay, I'll definitely work this thing out for you so that you can see how it works. First thing first, I'll solve this part first. The denominator, I'll solve it first and see what I get, okay? So I have 1 minus 2x minus 5. This is over 2. So I need to make this to be one fraction. I can just say this is 2 over 2, which gives me 2 over 2 with minus 2x minus 5 over 2. So now, when you have something like this, you can write this as 1, 2, as a one fraction. Then you're going to say 2 minus what you minus the top part. So this will be 2x minus 5. Then you're gonna add this 2, guys. You're gonna add the 2 terms. So it's this gives us, what is that equals to? I'm trying to understand something here.
Okay.
This will give us minus 2 minus 5, that's minus 3. Then minus 2x over 2. Is this making sense for you?
Yes.
Okay, because I have doubts, we said 2 times 2 and 2 minus, oh yeah, now I get it, né?
Okay.
Now I get it. So look at this. Look at this, né? There's a mistake here. There's a mistake here, né? I'm just gonna definitely show you the mistake. Listen, Yuhan. If you pay attention, can you see this is minus R? So this minus, it multiplies everything every term. So this minus will multiply every term. So meaning that if we combine this, we need to multiply out the bracket by negative, which makes this to be wrong. You understand?
Yes.
So this will be 2 over 2. You first multiply the brackets by negative, which gives us minus 2x plus 5. And then this is over 2. Then that's when you can combine them and say this is 2. You add the like terms, 2 and 5 gives us 7 minus 2x. So this is what you should have. You understand?
Yes.
So this should be 4 over 9. It's equals to 1 over 7 minus 2x over 2. I think when it's like this, now you understand what happened, how we got that 7 minus 2x over 2. But now,
Yes.
if I have 1, and this 1 is divided by 7 minus 2x over 2, I need to change the division into multiplication. But remember, the 1 is over 1, so I can just say this is 1 over 1. I multiply this by 2 over 7 minus 2x. You interchange that part. Your numerator becomes a denominator. The denominator becomes a numerator. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Which is just 2 over 7 minus 2x, meaning that we can just take the 4 over 9, equate that to 2 over 7 minus 2x. Then let's solve. We cross multiply. 2 times 9, 18. We take the 4, we multiply the 7 minus 2x. Next step, multiply out the bracket with 4. 4 times 7, that's 28, because it's 7, 14, 21, 28. Therefore, minus 4 times 2, that's 8. So this will be minus 8x. Bring the 28 this side to be negative. So this is 18 minus 28 minus 8x. 18 minus 28, I think that's 10, right? Wait, what is 18 minus 28? I think that's, is it 10?
It's negative 10.
Negative 10. So we have negative 10 is equal to minus 8x. Divide by minus 8, divide by minus 8. Therefore, what is x? X is just 10 over 8, which can be simplified to 2 goes into 10 5 times, and then 2 goes into 8 4 times. Therefore, the value of x is just your 5 over 4. That's the final answer. Are you happy with that?
Yes, sir.
And this is how you collect the marks. So the most important thing, look at this. You see this part here. Let me divide this into 2. Né? Don't show this on your script, only write that part. This thing you can just work it out. I don't know, maybe on your question paper somewhere, but on your script, just show something clean like this. You understand?
Okay.
and you'll definitely get the marks for that 2.3.2. Do you have any question on this one?
No, sir.